Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. So I've put in this satellite image here just to give a bit more context to the waterhole and where it is in relation to the other things in the area like the trail cameras, and also because I'm showing more footage of things out and about, it's more interesting to know where they are. So there is the waterhole. The camera's just on the north side of it, so they're facing southwards, and then following this little track down into the drainage line. The trail camera just in those dark trees, as you can see, a notification coming up and ruining the moment. And then the new trail camera is in this little track that runs by very close to the house, and that's the track that the lions like to walk along. And this quite large dirt road running along the property then intersects with this other road, and they're the two main lion highways. And where they intersect at the four ways, it's a very popular spot for finding lions. And the hyenas now also becoming very commonly seen along these roads. And with the waterhole being only 100 meters or so away from the road, it's very easy for these animals to make a quick detour here to come for a drink. And this is a bark katydid, getting up to I think close to 10 centimeters long. Normally very well camouflaged when they're sitting on a tree trunk, but not so much when they're sitting on the wall. On Friday morning we heard some monkeys alarm calling at our house, and they were looking down towards the road, so we drove down there to have a look and see what we could find, and we found this lovely young male leopard lying right next to the road. Eventually got up and started walking, and this is a new leopard for us. He has been seen before a couple of kilometers from here, but this is the first time he's really made a proper foray into our reserve. There are easier places to get out for a tortoise. We had quite a hot windy night, and that tends to bring out the scorpions, so I was finally able to get one of the Parabuthus scorpions. I don't know what it is it's carrying on its head. It almost looks like a caterpillar. Very odd. These are the most dangerous scorpions we get here. They are really fatal, but it does cause excruciating pain. One of my friends just got stung last night, and she seems okay, but I think she's having a pretty unhappy time of it. It's a really painful sting. On Saturday morning we heard reports of lions once again on the same road where we saw the leopard, so off we went, and just next to the road we found some of the young male lions. Initially we could only see 2, but there were 3 ultimately, and these are the 3 brothers that were part of the group of the 4 older cubs. So there's 3 brothers and 1 sister, and they become separated from the rest of the pride, but only temporarily. They didn't have a lot of energy. They spent the entire day sleeping right next to the road. And on our way back from looking at the lions, very close to the waterhole, we found the wounded zebra. So you can see the wounds healing very well. There's just one little open patch, but it's quite amazing what it looks like now compared to what it was when she was first injured. There have been a few impala babies spotted. It starts off pretty slowly, but then after a few weeks you start to see a lot of them coming through, and initially the mothers hide them away for about a week before letting them join the herd. This looked like a false alarm because nothing came up to the waterhole, but they disappeared and never came back for the entire day, so there may well have been something lurking in the bushes that just never came up for a drink. The starling is just relentless. It's been months now. A couple of toads hopefully about to produce another crop of tadpoles. You can see them swing around, or actually it's just the female below that swings around, the male's just along for the ride. To have a look at the millipede. Their eyesight is largely movement based, so they don't react if something is still. And this is a frog, most likely a tree frog, crawling over the camera. And just before making this video, this lot showed up. So there were 6 in total, So that's the 4 older cubs, including the 3 young males that we saw yesterday, and then the 2 adult females. Thanks for watching.